1936, Bob built a market with old world tricks. Fresh bread, good cheese, and a neighborly smile, serving local families Italian style. Little Bobby watched his father every day, learning how to greet folks the Italian way. Know their names, treat them right, and always give a little more. Those were the lessons passed across the store. Hey, Bob DiGiorgio, king of the deli line, serving sandwiches bigger than a city block long. Mamma mia, pour the wine, pass the bread around. At Bob's Italian Foods, laughter was the sound. From Grandpa Bob to Bob and the next generation too, a family recipe of hard work shining through. Bob took over and carried on the dream, building on the values of the family team. The customers kept coming from near and far away for the food and friendly welcome every day. The meatballs were famous, the sausages too. The subs were so large they could feed a crew. If somebody said, "Bob, I've already ate," he'd chase them down to Dello Russo's before it was too late. The laughter kept rolling from morning till night, because Bob made every customer feel just right. A little more salami, a little more cheese, and somehow another meatball appeared with ease. Hey, Bob DiGiorgio, king of the deli line, serving sandwiches bigger than a city block long. Mamma mia, pour the wine, pass the bread around. At Bob's Italian Foods, laughter was the sound. From Grandpa Bob to Bob and the next generation too, a family recipe of hard work shining through. There was Edie, keeping everybody straight, making sure Bob didn't work too late. Robert and Andrew would stop by to say hi, while Michael and Jessica watched customers fly by. Carla and John would join in the fun, and before you knew it, another meal had begun. Amelia, Madeline, Charlotte too, Grandpa Bob always had a treat waiting for you. The grandkids learned quickly what everybody knew. The secret ingredient was the love shining through. Not the sauce or the bread or the mozzarella delight, it was Bob making every day feel exactly right. The lessons from Grandpa Bob never faded away. Bob lived them every single day. Treat people fair, stand by your word. Simple advice, but the best ever heard. Then Bob passed those lessons on once again to his children, grandchildren, family, and friends. Not just a business, not just a store, but a way of living worth so much more. Ronnie and Diane came through the door. Bob would tell stories and then tell some more. North Reading, Maine, Marco Island's son. Life was serious, but Bob made it fun. He laughed so loud the windows would shake, and nobody escaped without something to take. One more meatball, one more slice, one more story to tell. That's how Bob made every day go well. Customers arrived as strangers passing through, but they left feeling like family too. That's why generation after generation memories for his family tree. From Edie to Charlotte, from Robert to John, the DiGiorgio family proudly carries on. Hey, Bob DiGiorgio, king of the daily line, serving sandwiches bigger than a city block long. And somewhere in heaven, St. Peter's in line, while Bob says, take another sandwich, this one's on mine. The bread gets sliced, the stories grow, the doors stay open and the friendships show. From Medford's heart to every home, the DiGiorgio spirit carries on. Remember what Grandpa Bob taught us: take care of your family, take care of your customers, and never let anyone leave hungry.